So I just got out of the store and I'm going to be brewing this coffee tomorrow for you guys to show what it's like. But it is by PC and it is the Organics medium dark decaffeinated coffee, and it's already grinded, and you have to make sure if you want 99.9% caffeine free to get one that says Swiss water process, which is just what I found out from doing some research, and this says Swiss water process, so it was $9.99 for 250 grams. I'm going to be trying this in the morning to let you guys know how it tastes, and I'll be using the spare brewer, that way my brothers can still brew the regular caffeinated coffee in the other brewers so that there won't be any mix-ups as to if it's decaf or not. We'll each have our own little pot going. So yeah, excited to try this, and it says Canada Organic, and I didn't realize, but the instant coffee there is only 96 to 97% of the caffeine removed because of the process they use. And there's also one other method where decaf coffee is made where it's used using like sparkling water or something, but the one with the Swiss water process is supposed to be 99.9% caffeine free. So this is just a before clip showing you guys that I'm back, well, on the way back from the store now, and I will be brewing this in the morning and letting you know how it tastes. Still the night before, and I'm just going to make sure I have the coffee maker because I remember putting it in here in the past. Yeah, this is it, so that's perfect. So I will use this in the morning. I've had it protected in a bag all this time. I can't even remember the brand of this coffee maker, but I'm gonna give it a good rinse out in the morning since it's been under here all this time. And I did use it about 6 times in the past, so this coffee maker doesn't need that initial run where you just run it with water. It just needs a good rinse out because of any dust from being under here. But yeah, it's 12 cups, and the good thing about this coffee maker is it will actually stay on literally the whole day after you brew the coffee until you actually turn the button off. It's just like a single button coffee maker, so it's convenient if you want the coffee to stay hot all day and you want to drink it later on without having to reheat it in the microwave, but can also be a safety hazard if you forget to turn it off after so many hours. So just thought I'd mention that. Maybe I can find out which brand this was because I honestly can't remember, but I'm not seeing the brand anywhere. But in the morning when I have it all pulled out, I'll try to see if I can see what the brand is, but I can't remember because I bought this a while back, but it was just really cheap and it works so good. So yeah, gonna push this back in here. Going to pull that out for you guys in the morning. So it is the next morning. Don't mind the pimple on my cheek. That just started yesterday, and I don't usually get breakouts anymore. But yeah, I do have this pimple, so really excited. We're going to finally try this coffee. PC Organic, medium dark roast decaffeinated Swiss water process. So I am just going to place you guys right here. Now this right here is the Black & Decker coffee maker, so I'm going to be pulling out my old one from when I used to live alone. Okay. I'm just going to plug it in the other outlet, so I will edit this down so this doesn't take forever. I will edit this video. Here is the pot for it. Can't tell if it's glass or plastic, but let's see if I can see what the brand is now that I'm pulling it out, because I had this when I lived on my own and I only used it about 6 times because I didn't stay there long, so okay, there we go. So yeah, let's see if I can find out what the brand is. No, I think this was just a generic one. There is no brand on it. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I got it at Walmart or something. But this button on the side here, that's literally all you do to brew it. And it'll stay hot like the entire day, which is great. Like it'll just, for hours and hours, it never turns off. I don't think it has a shut off point or maximum of hours that it shuts off. But this is extremely dusty, so give me a minute here to dust this all out. Going to give it a rinse too, just using a wipe to get all the dust off first. Okay, I'll rinse out the top part. Okay, I rinsed it out as best as I could with the size of the sink we had. Rinsed out this part inside too. And yeah, I got the pot here. I did it right to the 12 mark, the water, but the other pot you can get away with going past the 12 mark. But this coffee maker, I don't want it to overflow, so I'm gonna dump slightly. Okay, now it's like just slightly below the 12 mark, so that's better. Other coffee maker, you can get away with pouring in extra water. But this one, I've never done that, so I'm just gonna pour in just below the max. I'm gonna show you guys the coffee maker from this side once I got it going. Coffee filter now, got these on Amazon about a month ago, brown ones. There we go. Okay, time to open this up. It says pull lid up to open. Hopefully this isn't too difficult. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so that's what the inside looks like. And then I'm supposed to, just giving directions, peel this. It has arrows. Oh, there we go. That's the inside of the coffee. You don't want it to spill out. Okay. I don't know if I should use a spoon or if I should just... I want this to last at least 10 uses since it was $10. I poured a fair amount in. This is how much is left, still near the top. But I poured in a decent amount. Okay, just making sure I didn't get the electrical part wet. Yeah, it's interesting that this one doesn't have a brand. Let's see if this outlet works. We usually just use the one. Oh good, it turned on. I will show you guys now. It's very sunny because it's pretty early in the morning, but all I did was press that button on the side to get it to start brewing. And yeah, this is our other one. For this one, you just push that button right there, that power button, to get it to brew. But even though they're the same, this one seems narrower at the side, this coffee maker, compared to this one. But they both are 12 cups, as you can see. Yeah, this is just some generic one. I'm like 90% sure I got it at Walmart because it was really cheap. But with this one button setting, literally it'll stay hot like the entire day. One time I left it on when I was living alone for like at least 6 hours before turning it off. And I was able to keep getting hot coffee during the day and it just stays hot. So I don't actually know with this one if there's like a cutoff point. But oh, I forgot to show you guys how much coffee I put in the top. Shit, but now it's already brewing. Okay, I'll just show you the inside of this. So see, it's still near the top. I used, if I had to guess, maybe a little over 1/4 of a cup, but that's just a guess. Like it wasn't, it's still pretty high, so I'm guessing this will last about like 9 more uses if I'm lucky. So I didn't want to make it too weak, but since Swiss press is supposed to be 99.9% decaf, it didn't matter. It shouldn't matter how much I use in it. So it says on the instructions to use, see, you can see here, I use 2 level tablespoons of ground coffee for every 1 cup of cold water. And there are 12 cups with water. It was slightly under 12 cups, so I think I probably did the right amount of coffee. But yeah, let's see how this turns out. Let's see if I can smell it. Doesn't have too much of a smell yet, but it does smell good from what I can smell. So let's see how long this takes to brew. I'm curious because this coffee maker takes anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to brew, and this is brewing quite fast already actually. So who knows, maybe this is a better coffee maker. But when I moved in here, I just ended up using the same one as them. But since I've switched to decaf now for the past like 3 months, this is the perfect solution that I thought of yesterday, is just pulling out the spare coffee maker, and we can have both on the go, and then there'll be no fights as to if there's only decaf made or only regular made. So it just makes it so much easier if you're like me and you live with family and only you drink decaf. This is my best solution because the instant coffee does have 3 to 4% caffeine still, which I just found out yesterday, as I mentioned. So yeah, I'll be back soon to show you guys the coffee. I'm just eating while the coffee's brewing. And I just want to say this coffee maker brewing is like super quiet compared to the one that my family uses, well, that I was using up until now. When I lived on my own, I never paid attention to how loud this was, but I got used to using the Black & Decker one here, so it's like super noisy, the Black & Decker, but this one, it's like super quiet, if you can hear that. Compared to the other one, it's like, wow. If you want one that's not too noisy, if noise bothers you, this is definitely a good one to get. I wish I could know the name of the brand, but I honestly can't remember. But just that I mentioned that while it continues brewing, that it's like super quiet. Okay, just an update. As it gets towards the end, it is actually a little louder with the machine. So that's good to note in case you guys are wondering. But it's almost done. It's not quite at 12 cups, but I find with all coffee, like coffee pots, coffee brewers, if you put it up to 12 cups, it doesn't actually end up getting right up to the 12 mark, I guess because some of it evaporates, as you can see. But it's been about like 7 minutes, so this amount in 7 minutes is like really impressive. So this is definitely a good coffee maker. I'll wait till it's completely done till I pour myself some. Okay, coffee's done brewing. In total, it took about like 12 minutes max. So I'm just gonna quickly wash out my mug and then pour some. Okay, I got the washed up mug here. I'm definitely gonna pour a whole cup of this because I'm really excited to try it. Well, I'm gonna leave room for cream, but okay, that definitely smells more like a darker roast. I think it said it's a medium roast. So let's get some sugar now. Here's the sugar. Usually you do 2.5 spoonfuls, but this is a smaller spoon, so I'll just do 3. Find any other regular spoons, so I just grabbed a wooden spoon. Still gonna give it a rinse. Got some 10% cream here. Oh, there wasn't much left in this. Let me grab another one. To top it up. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Okay, let's see how this tastes. Very, very good actually. Very delicious. To me this tastes better than decaf 8 o'clock coffee. I looked everywhere online and can't find out if that's watercress Swiss water process. So that's why I wanted to get one that specifically says Swiss water process, so I know it's 99.9% caffeine free. Yeah, this tastes very good. It's not like overpowering, but it's not like weak either. To me, it tastes like regular coffee, but I can definitely tell it's organic. It tastes good even though it was already pre-grinded and I didn't grind any beans myself. So yeah, I highly recommend this coffee. It tastes really good. That's all I can say. There's no distinct flavor to it, but they do have a hazelnut one by PC that is Swiss water processed that I would like to try another time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.